Episode 9 transitions from that cool train thing to a school bus. Vash has loaned the girls some money because, their company is worth it. So while they're driving, Vash spots Simon of Cyrene out there in the desert, and despite appearance, he's not dead. His motorcycle broke down, so he's been hoofing it and is given a ride on the bus, and shares that he's a man of the cloth.
Do you make pretty dresses?
Hardly. I'm a priest, saving the lambs who have strayed off their path, a soldier of love.
Me and Donny Osmond both. Vash introduces himself.
I am known as Valentinez Alcalinella Zihak Shushira Boheret, Gambigo Bella, Blue Stradivari, Talentrent Pierre, Andre Chartenhemos, Ifano Vinci Baldos George, Deutzel Kaiser III.
Meryl's really got to stop hitting him over the head. The self-proclaimed priest is Wolfwood, and he doesn't have enough money for the bus fare, but the driver cuts him some slack, and boy is Wolfwood appreciative.
Oh, I almost forgot. Whoa!
Home is where the head is.
You must have something to confess. Some blasphemous act, an indiscretion maybe?
This is anime, so I'm guessing it involves a tentacle or two. The church Wolfwood is part of takes care of orphans, but it's tough raising money for them. To save you time, no, he's not a con artist trying to trick people into giving him money for non-existent orphans. Or at least he isn't revealed to be for the next 10 episodes, so I'll assume there's limits to the long game here. He spots a poor woman with 2 starving kids, so Wolfwood shares 2 of the 3 meal bars with the kids. This leads to a very insightful moment. Vash is moved by the sight of this act of selflessness, and Wolfwood comments on it. That Vash is smiling and laughing a lot normally, but none of it was actually genuine. He's doing it because it's expected. This, on the other hand, is the first genuine smile that he's had.
That's why I have this confessional! No matter what the worry, I'll listen to it. Just put a coin in here.
It's not a con, but he does know an opportunity when he sees one. This monetized brotherly love is interrupted by someone named Eric getting hurt.
All right. Whoever did it, come out with your hands up right now!
Why are you pointing that thing at me?
Well, it was you, wasn't it?
You're really making him regret giving you bus fare. Vash points out it's far more likely the Deathbot coming over the hill. Also, there's a Deathbot coming over the hill. They make a break for it, but Eric is still hurt.
This is horrible.
Can you help him?
I may not look it, but I am a priest. Leave it to me.
Yeah, but this isn't an RPG. Being a priest doesn't make you healing class. And even if it were, you're obviously dual class with damage attacks.
Yeah.
Priests don't normally use a familiar either. When it turns out one of the kids got left behind, both Vash and Wolfwood leap out to recover her. Well, Vash points out that Wolfwood has made a rookie priest mistake, going into battle without your life-size crucifix. So he tosses him a knife. That should help against this army of tortoise snail robots. Can use it to spread butter on them. Vash is struggling a little, though. He's still recovering from getting shot in the gut during the train robbery, so he tries to share what he knows about these. First, they're armored. That was a placebo knife. Second, the plan requires a decoy, so you're already ahead of the game. Just avoid getting shot, and I think you'll have completed the hat trick. Thanks to that, they put the robot down and spot the girl.
She's still alive, and she looks okay! Praise the Lord! Huh?
There is a bomb in Gilead. Vash fires while Wolfwood moves, but the robots are still making off with the girl. I appreciate grabbing his fake gun with his other hand to minimize the recoil from his imaginary bullets. They get caught in a sand whirlpool that pulls them underground, inside the remains of the robot's home, a buried spacecraft from long ago. They find the plant that is producing more robots. So they'll need to do something about that. Vash hands his guns and ammo over to Wolfwood, who returns the favor by giving him a blessing first. We can use all the help we can get here. Wolfwood covers him, but runs out of bullets, and soon is helpless before one of the robots. But then they all go down. Note the little wisps of smoke coming off Vash there, a small detail that will matter down the line. After that little trick, he goes in the center of the place and shuts it down, clearly understanding all of this, and that there's no one left to protect. Except for them, of course. With this, we'll call it a rescue. They can get back on the bus, where Wolfwood notes Vash lives an eventful life, but Vash admits he'd rather live an unassuming one. Well, with the trip over, they and Wolfwood will part ways now. He's got his own cross to bear. So, is that the end for him? We'll find out in our next episode of Trigun.